What's up everybody, I'm Emil from the channel Xmeal and welcome back by an update from dinos. From post band list, Union carrier is gone, so I had bought the Union carrier, but sad stage of affair that it's gone, but I could understand it also. And without choking. I wasn't happy at first, but I could understand it too. It's a 2 broken card, so let's get first into the hand traps. 2 Nibiru still. Nibiru is still useful in my opinion. I Nibiru'd at the 20, 1 weekend, 1 Sunday back at Sunday. Yeah, 1 weekend back at Sunday I just Nibiru'd my opponent twice, but I didn't see the card that I wanted to. For the other hand trap, still triple Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom is still a good hand trap, and I like that 3. So yeah, there is another hand trap that I'm running, but I keep that secret. You know it already, but it's at the back. Triple Ovi. Ovi is a starter. You wanted to see it at as fast as possible. Just do your combos. For the people that doesn't know, that just started and that doesn't know that what Oviraptor does. This guy allows you to send 1 dino to the graveyard and either add a dino from your deck to your hand. It's a good boy. And for the big dino, 2 Ultimate Conductor, 2 is enough. You really doesn't want to draw it that much. You either want to search it or special summon it from hand. Anyway, so yeah. Triple Misk. Misk is Misk. Misk is like still a good 3 of, and Dino doesn't get hit on this band list, so I could still play 3 miscellaneous, and I'm definitely doing that still. I have the common ones still, but if I have money again, I'm going to give this a rarity bump up. This allows you to protect your dinos, and this also allows you to banish 2 dinos and special summon level 2 or banish 4 and special summon Ovi from deck. So yeah, that's what this does. And for the baby lineup, I run 1, 2, 2. This is, in my opinion, enough, because you don't really want to draw them. You want to pop them from deck. This allows you to special summon level 6 or higher, and this only allows you to special summon Ovi, Giant Rex if you need to. So yeah. And for the one-offs, 1 Prankatops because it's standing at 1. If it was standing still at 3, I would play this at 2 then, but because 3 is too much. 1 Giant Rex. This card is so good still, because you could banish it and then it goes back. And this is still without Doka and Logia. They are still too expensive for me. The one-off is Ovitex Quadless. I don't have Arxor. This is not an expensive build or something, but you could still have a lot of cards in your deck that you could use. This allows you to send it to the graveyard and search the double evolution pill, but if you have this as special summon this is spell negate. By shuffling 5 dinos back into the deck. For the non-dino package, 1 True King Anime Suit the Vanisher and the True King of the True King Lethal Engine, the disaster or something. The Earth one, it's pretty good still. I love this engine. I'm mixing it up with a lot of engines, and the last engines are 1 Winda, 1 Shadow Beast, and the 1 Hedgehog. Hedgehog is there to search my Shadow spells, and this allows me to draw 2, and this allows you to set the beast on field. And for the spell cards, the non-once per turn Rota Vessel deck allows you to add a level 4, add a level 6 or lower dino. So yeah, you could add Ovi with this. The card that I don't have quite yet, the only proxy in the deck, 2 double evolution pill. I forgot to order it. My luck. That was stupid of me, but I thought that I had all. But no. 2. And what you do for the field spells, 1 diagram. Diagram is still good. It allows you to add your True Kings and pop the babies too if you still have them on hand with this. I always open diagram with baby, so this is still good. And for the other, for the other spells, Last World triple, I might thinking of cutting it to 2, but I did not test that quite yet, so I need to test it out for a different card. I need to test it out. So, and for the one of Shadow Fusion and the one of El Shadow Fusion, you only wanna see this one, but this one is also handy at some situations because it's a quick play. You could fusion summon into Winda if you need to, or into Construct, into Shaganaga. This is really good. And this one fusion summons from deck. That's nice. I love that. 1 Foolish to send Wendy to special summon a Shadow, or to send Quadless. Still good. For the 1 of Terraforming to search my field spells. I should have shown you guys that with the field spells. 1 Monster Reborn. The Monster Reborns are there, like, pretty good. Still pretty good. I love this. So yeah, I love this Monster Reborn. And finally, they were in the mail. Finally, 2 Infinite Impermanences. I could, the third one is from a friend of mine. Otherwise, I would play 3 instead of another copy of Last World. But I've been testing and 2 is fine right now. But if I go to tournaments, I ask a friend of mine if I could borrow one of him, and then I might bring it up to 3. And this is all for the main deck. And for the extra deck, Nightmare Phoenix. Still the Nightmare Phoenix. And it's good for background removal, and you could easily link to dinos away and go and pop off from there. For the Rapidocus, it's a filler. I'm never going into this. It's just like, it's a dino. LP. Meh. LP. It's a good generic link. You could easily go into Underworld Goddess of the Closed World with this too. And the one-off trench coat talker. I can't speak today. I don't know what. But this card over here works well with Underworld Goddess, because you could reborn another link, and if you need to, you could link it away. It's a really good card for the combo. One Samorg Bird of Severity. Severity. The Samorg link, this guy, it's alright I would say, but the really good card is Nightmare Unicorn. Nightmare Unicorn is just a beast. This card is just a beast. There's always, if I resolve this, then this is so good. For the one-off Appaloosa, I have the other art, if you guys see, but I love this art more. Because I love the bear, but I love this art more. She's beautiful on this art. It's just a beautiful card. Ballsword Dragon is there to OTK if I don't have any dino plays. I like to build my deck with some backup plans and for the card that I wanted to talk a little bit about, Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. This card here allows you to do so much, but this dino deck it's cheap, but it's not that cheap. So yeah, Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. This card over here is so good, in my opinion, because it allows you to skill drain the field and negate graveyard effects. For the XYZ, one Tornado Dragon, because yeah, it's just good removal, and you could always play this in any deck. And for the Abyss Dweller, also Abyss Dweller is there because it got also good effect. I should actually tell them. This one pops spells and trap cards, and this one over here stops your opponent from using graveyard effects. And for the last one, my spicy card that everybody doesn't like, but I do. That's somebody I think that doesn't like, but I do. Super Dreadnought Real Cannon Gustav Max. Gustav Max I play to burn my opponent if I don't have any good plays. So yeah. Yeah, this is good to see. I think Shakanaga. Yeah, this is good to see. Shakanaga is there because I could special summon it in defense. Then it's a 3000 defense monster on field, so they have to find ways to get rid of it. But if I have a shadow on hand, I could negate the activation of a monster effect or spell effect, I think. You can negate. Yes, you can negate the activation, and then it get destroyed. I almost misplayed an attorney because I almost negated my own effect. They were stupid. So for the last one, when Winda and a construct, those are the only 3 shadow fusion you run. Or you could cut it down to 2 shadow fusions. We are going to the side deck. 2 DD Crow. DD Crow is there because it's still a good one. I love this. For the 2 of this, 2 of Effect Fader for the light targets, and I could O-side them in. Just 2 is fine. You really doesn't need 3. 1 Dakoram, the Flaming Kaiju for Dragoons, for like Underwater Goddess, because this you could get rid of it, because you tribute it and special summon it to your opponent's side. So you could get rid of, like, their Underwater Goddesses, like, a lot. So, for the last one, we are going to the spells right now. Called by the Grave is a one-off, is still good. Triple for the background removal, triple twin twisters. I don't have lightning storms, or I don't have cosmic cyclone. I do have 1, but I need 3 of those now. The triple Dogmatica punishment is still a good card. It's still a good card because you not really use your extra deck in dinos. So this card is really cheap. You could get it for like 3 copies for €1. I think for €1. I think. I'm not sure. And for the last ones, I didn't have a third one, but I'm going to ask some friends of mine if they have one left. I played triple Dimensional Barrier. This card is so good in the meta right now, because I could explain you why. Against Zodiac, against Outlich Shoes, Zodiacs against Datron, still against a lot of extra Z's, rituals, fusion. You could call whatever you want, and this card it's a trap card, but it's so great for this format, in my opinion. I love it. So I'm going to show you guys a combo right now. This is a combo tutorial of dinos, if you have this on hand. I would say that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have this on hand, like if you have this hand, yeah, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more lighting. Yeah, this helps a little bit. So, if you have this hand, then I'm going to show you it. You activate diagram. You pop this guy to the grave. You pop this guy to the graveyard. It's in the graveyard right now. You use its effect, and then you special summon. Yes, you heard me. You search this guy to your hand, level 0, and you special summon Giant Rex. If I could find it. You special summon Giant Rex to the field. You have summoned the activated diagram. you will normal summon this guy, affect Ovi. You are going to search your big dino. You're going to search big dino and then you shuffle your deck. And then you link those two away into whatever you want to, because you need you need 2 dinos in graveyard to special summon it. So you link them away in, like, I would say if I could show you guys the combo. LP, hits the board. Yeah, you link it away into LP, and the diagram is laying it down over here, guys. And then you set your infinite impermanence in any column you want. It doesn't really matter. You special this boy by banishing 2 dinos. You are banishing your baby and your giant Rex because you wanted to have Ovi still in grave. Effect. Guys, be right back. Oh, somebody's already going. You specimen it. You have this on board, and now I'm going to show you the cards that if I draw. You could have 2 scenarios. You could draw into a Shadow Fusion as an example. If you draw it, or this, if you draw those 2. If you don't draw one of those 2, then you have to make a combo work with that card. So it's your next turn. You draw. It's another infinite impermanence. You set it. You hold it on your hand, and if your opponent has anything on board that you find scary, you flip it down with Ultimate Conductor. So yeah, you activate your Monster Reborn. You activate Monster Reborn. You activate it to special summon Ovi effect. You search again for your big dino. If you have your big dino in hand, that's fine, because you're linking them both away into Rippledocus. It doesn't really matter because it doesn't really matter at all. So you special big dino again, banishing the 2 dino special. You overlay them into this. You overlay them into this. This is the Gustav Max combo that I'm going to show you with the Shadow package. So you end on a Gustav Max again if your opponent isn't dead. So you link this one, and you keep this one on board. You link those 2 away. With its effect into, where is it? Nightmare Unicorn. You could discard any card you wanted to. You discard Last World, for example, to shuffle one back, and you activate your Shadow Fusion. If he controls a monster, then you could use it also from deck. You are going to send, I suppose a dark monster. Alright, you're going to send Cordless with the Shadow and the You send Quadless and Shadow Wendy. Quadless effect you don't trigger, but Winda you does trigger to set Beast from deck. You always set Beast because Beast is so good. You set Beast next to the Gustav Max. It's on the Gustav Max side. If you see it, it's set on that. If you could, yeah, you could still see. You set Beast, and what you do? You go into your extra deck, you summon the Winda under Unicorn, and then you got like a really good board. You activate, then if they Beast flips, you could draw 2. So you draw 2. You have to discard 1, so you could discard this. But I don't recommend it. Discard terraforming instead, because you don't need it. So you have a lot going on with, and then you use its effect. This is a good combo to burn. And now you go for activating this, popping 2 to special summon 1. Wait, no, you can't, because you have to wait. You have to wait another turn because of Wendy. I forgot. We can't do it because of Winda. So we have actually. I don't know if we have lethal. So no. Or then we have to wait another turn and draw to this we draw into the quick play. So we could go into another one. Yeah, we activate the quick play. We special summon another shadow. We special summon construct. Oh no. Actually we can't, because it needs a light. I'm completely new to the Shadow engine, guys, so don't blame me. But we are going to do then we are going to send Ripodocus and my Gustav Max to the graveyard. When you have burned him, then you special summon this, and then it's lethal because it's and we are linking them both away into what's a light? Do I have any lights? No. Yeah, I do have one. No, we are going to link them both away into Nightmare Phoenix, and then we trigger Nightmare Phoenix its effect by discarding the Shadow fusion. Because it's co-linked, we could draw an additional card, I believe. Yeah. We draw into another last word, but that's fine. We're activating then you could send. No, we aren't activating. Oh yeah, effect, because the Winda is sent to the graveyard. We could add this one back. Because of that, we could use it. If as an example, our opponent has a Nightmare Phoenix. We could send Nibiru, the primal being, to the graveyard with an hedgehog. And now we have our construct is born. Our construct is born. So yeah, that's why I play it. So we have used our extra deck quite a bit, and we have laid, and the 2 imperms and we have set 2 imperms. And this is making us winning the game. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys into the next video. Amy from the channel Xmeal out.